Fortnite Chapter 3, Season 3, right around the corner. I wanted to talk a little bit about the Fortnite and how and what I think Fortnite should do for it. So pretty much, I've heard a lot of people complain about the weapon source that they have kept for Chapter 3 because of the SMGs being meta or being way more effective against people or shotguns as they were before. It almost feels like people don't even need to carry shotguns that much. Fortnite has tried to balance it out a little bit by buffing the striker pump and also adding the strike no not the striker by adding the combat. I don't even know the whatever the combat shotgun is now, the ranger shotgun, that's it. They have added that shotgun to the game, and it has changed the meta quite a bit, but I don't think it's still enough. It's still SMGs are still really good. They have added the zero build mode, which I do think they should keep. I've been having so much fun playing that lately, and I feel like it's also been very good for Fortnite since it has brought a lot of people back. Major players like Ninja, Ninja was kind of already back, but it has brought I think Tifu came back for a little. It has brought quite a bit of people back, and a lot more people are having way more fun because it's way less sweaty. And yeah, what I think Fortnite should try implementing is maybe the 200 pumps back, because I feel like, sure, it may have been quite annoying. Like, you can be playing a tourney, or like you can be playing a very competitive game and you just get sniped, or you just get 200 pumped and your game is over just like that. But for the person who's actually shooting the shot, it also feels way more rewarding for them. And it's a sniper, it should be able to one tap with the head, because a lot of times you hit a guy for 180 and it gives them enough time to go out and heal, which is pretty annoying. I have felt that quite a bit. And snipers, nobody carries snipers anymore because of that fact. Not even the heavy sniper is able to do 200 damage. And I personally loved sniping. I loved the fact that I could 200 with them. I loved everything about them. But I feel like the sniper that they have added quite recently wasn't really that good. I don't even know what the name for the sniper is. It's just a normal sniper. The green one does like 86 to the body, and the blue one does 180 to the head, I think, which isn't that useful. And yeah, like I was saying, it does give quite a bit of time for it to heal. And SMGs, I feel like they shouldn't had this much power, because even before, like with the tactical SMG or the suppressed SMG, SMGs were still really good, even though they didn't have the same fire rate um as the combat or the Stinger SMG. The Stinger SMG and the combat SMG are both really OP. The Stinger SMG, doesn't do as much damage and doesn't have so much of a faster fire rate, and yet it has less recoil, meaning you can sometimes be more accurate. But the combat SMG, however, even though Fortnite added the recoil, you, the recoil actually sometimes completely helps you, because with the SMG, most people don't aim for the head because you know that it's gonna go slightly up. So if you aim for the head, you won't hit as many shots. But because of the combat SMG's recoil, when you shoot that shot, it will start going up, and you will get so many headshots with it, and may be able to end that guy in like 10 shots or so. And I feel like Fortnite needs to balance that out. And yeah, a lot of people have been complaining, or some of the people that I've been playing with have been complaining about the EARs. I don't think the EARs are so much of a problem, but I think what they want is kind of like the Scar, kind of like Bloom, kind of back. Because we have the Ranger assault rifle, but the Ranger isn't really the best gun to use. Like, I barely, people will use that gun as a gun, like if they don't have an AR. But most of the time, even then, the people use an SMG, because normally they will fire for mid range. So pretty much, I feel what the people want the most is kind of, because we have the MK and that kind of stuff. They want, and the MK and the burst, the accuracy for it, because I feel like Fortnite kind of saw how much people, they kind of expected how people wouldn't use snipers, so they kind of thought about adding an AR that would be a lot more accurate from far range. So they put in the burst after they saw the first season and how nobody was really using sniper the first season. They added the burst, which was a lot more accurate from far range, so they could have a gun that would be a lot more useful from that long range. But I think that's completely incorrect because of how accurate it is from far range. The damage that people can do from that long range with an AR is pretty annoying, I should say. Um, so I feel like they are in some ways they are correct of how they should add the normal ARs back, but for me, I don't think the ARs really matter to me. I feel like if they keep the ARs, it will be completely fine for me. Because I don't really mind the ARs right now, but definitely what I think they should fix is the snipers. Because the snipers, the fact that they can't one tap and it's a sniper is pretty annoying. But I also do feel like Fortnite is really focusing. I feel like Fortnite maybe could do like 200 damage for a sniper in pubs, which would kind of be a lot of work for them to like switch around like sniper damage and that kind of stuff. But specifically because I feel like they did that because of comp. Because think about it, there could be like not such a like imagine Booga playing against like a not as good of a level as Haim. Or maybe like let's say Booga faces against a person that's my level and he gets a lucky 200 with a sniper and his game is over. Like maybe he lost FNCS because of that. I can see why Fortnite would think about that, but it's also because of that. Like it gives a lot more like chance for worse players to play against those pro players or like have a lot more of a chance against sweats than they do now. Because I have thought about many times when I'm playing arena or something like that, when I'm facing against a sweaty kid who's like completely edit coursing me, and I just hit the guy for 180. That's pretty annoying. So I really would like for Fortnite to bring back some form of 200. Maybe like they did with the spaz, how only the golden pump would do 200 damage, and then also, and then they could also imply how like maybe a epic and legendary sniper would do 200. That could definitely work out a lot in their favor, I think. And most importantly, the shotguns. All right, I know that Fortnite buffed the striker and they buffed the striker and they also have the ranger shotgun. But I still think that if the Fortnite brought back the spaz, people would be a lot happier than they are now with the shotguns. Because the auto shotgun, it's kind of like the tac, but at the same time, I still don't think it is. Because the tac shotgun had a lot more of a faster fire rate. And I feel like the shot was a lot more consistent because now with with the auto shotgun, you will hit people for 80 and 20, even though your cursor is directly on him. And I don't think that's really. I feel like that's pretty annoying because it definitely makes people. That's a lot of the reason why people lose fights. They have the high ground advantage. They have everything, but then they won't hit for at least 50 damage, which I think is something that the attack did very well. Even like the attack did that very well while staying balanced, which the drum gun they kind of did that with the drum, but the drum is completely out of the question because it's not a balanced gun. But I feel like it's pretty balanced with the I feel like it's pretty balanced with the no builds mode. So I think they might be able to skip that for the zero builds. But yeah. Anyways, let me know what you think about my ideas and make sure to comment down below what you think Fortnite should add and what they should vote in the next season. But anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.